Because the word motherfucker is a noun. It describes a person, place, or thing.
It's the motherfucking pie.
What up, motherfuckers? We back. Motherfucking podcast is back. Straight out of the 504 motherfucking podcast in Westbank of New Orleans, Jersey. Straight to my right, EJ the motherfucking DJ.
Yes, sir. What's good, boss, man?
Oh shit, man, I can't call it, man. You already know this. Man, we back at it again. EJ the DJ is representing the 225 straight out the 985. You know what I'm saying? We back.
Oh, hiatus. We back.
Back at it like back at it. You heard?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Hey man, look. We're gonna get into it. But look, shout out to all the crew members out there, man. Shout out to all the day ones, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the former members, wherever y'all at, you know what I'm saying? What up, shout out. Shout out to all the people that's been with us. Shout out to the new listeners, shout out to former listeners, shout out to random listening and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the teachers out there, you know what I'm saying? The freaky ass teachers out there. Shout out to all Shout out to all the people. Shout out to all the people.
They're gonna bypass this.
Shout out to all our chefs out there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there.
You just ain't gonna bypass the shit, dog. Freaky ass teachers, dog. Oh, man.
Anyway, so shout out to everybody that's out there, you know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We represent y'all, you know what I'm saying? All our brothers and sisters. Shout out to all the people out there in Montgomery. Shout out to our brothers and sisters out there in Montgomery, Alabama. Y'all are holding it down. You know what I'm saying?
Same energy.
Huh? That black chair energy, you heard me? Huh?
I just need to chill. Come back. Cold. Need to chill.
Hey man, shout out to everybody out there, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Episode 48. You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch. Shout out to all the crew members out there, like I said, man. Look, we back at it. You know what I'm saying? We took a little time off, you know what I'm saying? We had to live a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be going through some shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You never know what people going through. So like I said, we've been gone for about a year. You know what I'm saying? Last year, we did a couple of shit. We did a few appearances here and there. You know what I'm saying? The main show. Shout out to all the imposter motherfucking podcasts out there. We got a whole other variations of us out there. I didn't realize that came after us. But make sure y'all understand. Hashtag themfnpod is the real motherfucking podcast. I had to say that. I almost forgot. There's a whole bunch of other motherfuckers out there. The motherfucking pod is the real deal. You hear me? Google us, search us, themfnpod. Hashtag themfnpod. Make sure you check in with us. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, just to name a few. But yeah, man.
That's the case. That's all.
Man, look. The name can be abbreviated in different ways so we can walk around that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the right.
Yeah. You know how it is. But look, we the real deal. We the original Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about none of that. You heard me? So straight out of the 504, we the only motherfucking podcast out of the Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tune in with us. Make sure y'all donate to the show. If you wanna see us succeed, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for about 3 years. You know what I'm saying? 3 years strong. 3 years plus. 3 years to be exact in August. Past August.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? We started in 2020. But yeah, make sure y'all donate to us. I'm gonna have the link in the description below So make sure y'all tap in with us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you tap in with us. Make sure y'all rock with us. Make sure y'all support the show. You know what I'm saying? So that way we grow. You know what I'm saying? Pause and make sure we go with the culture, of the culture, with the culture. The 504 culture. It was just. All right, but look, check it out. Check this out. All right, so we got a lot of things to talk about, man. We've been going, like you said, we've been going for a couple of months. We missed out on a couple of topics to talk about. We missed out on a few things, you know what I'm saying? We missed out on who we missed out on? We missed out on Donald Trump and YSL getting indicted. Obviously not at the same time, but by the same prosecutor.
What is this motherfucker?
Who that?
That's my question.
YSL already in there.
Trump.
Or at least Young Douglas.
Trump.
The rest of the niggas out. There.
Yeah, it was. And I ain't going to jail at all.
That nigga was saying.
The code is basically out the window
Let me
when the
say
feds
allegedly.
get out.
Allegedly, they was saying.
The code basically goes out the window when the feds get out.
Well, it wasn't a fed. It was a state RICO.
Yeah. Like I said.
I mean, technically not the feds. But
If the feds get involved in any kind, there's no such thing as a code. None.
look,
None.
I'm gonna say this. Don't fuck around with shit that you can't handle the shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't lay around in some shit that you know you can't handle.
My thing is,
That's real.
that is real. But I just want to know, when is this motherfucker going to go to jail? When is Trump going to go into jail?
You think he gonna go to jail?
To be honest, I don't think he gonna slither his way out of this shit.
I don't know if he gonna go to jail.
He gonna slither his way out of this
I
shit.
think he deserves some blame towards what happened with January 6th.
Absolutely.
Back in 2020,
Absolutely.
2021.
Yes.
But I don't know if he's gonna actually go to jail.
No.
So, and on top of the fact, there's a lot of black people that's all behind Trump. But you didn't see the niggas for Trump? Yo, you didn't see the niggas for Trump? You didn't see the crack kids that was outside? The courthouses and shit. I swear they had t-shirts on saying niggas for Trump. You gonna see the shit. We gonna put it out there. We gonna put it out there on our
I'm looking at it right now. Is what I'm doing.
on our social platform.
This dude.
Hold up, let me get this.
Niggas for Trump.
Hey, you
NFT.
didn't see the whole group of people that was out there for the indictment?
Nah, man.
They had one black dude, and he runs an organization. Now he wasn't part of the niggas for Trump, but he is part of some kind of black people, some type of black folk in Trump organization, some shit. Look it up after we're done.
Oh, I'll look it up. Trust me, it's gonna be a look.
A part of Rico, I think it was like about 13, 14 people. Trump was considered the ringleader. Mayor Giuliani was part of the former New York City mayor, was part of it too. Funny, but funny in itself. But also, there's this one black guy who ran an organization, Black for Trump. And there's that one.
Wait, I thought you said niggas for Trump. It's blacks for Trump.
So hold on.
Wait.
I want to make sure. I want to make sure I distinguish.
There's two groups out there as well getting out.
I want to make sure I distinguish the two. There is two different groups.
Oh, so there's niggas for Trump, and then there's blacks for Trump.
So all right. So let me break this down.
Please.
There's one man that was involved, one black male, the rest was white males, and one black woman. That was part of this RICO that was sent down by the Georgia DA to indict Donald Trump. All right. So there's one black, his name is forbidden, whatever. One black guy is the only guy that's still being held in jail because he wasn't able to get any fine. He didn't have a lawyer. He's the only one part of this RICO that's not free. He's still in jail. There was one black woman, she's free now because she had posted that on all that shit. Obviously, Trump did too. And a couple of others. But he was the only person of this RICO that was sent down that took Trump and his alleged associates. He's the only one that's still there. He runs an organization that is of black people. I don't know. I can't remember the exact name, but he is a part of this group of so-called black folk that are conservative that vote for Trump. Now, on top of that, now there was a big spectacle outside of the courthouse, kind of like some reminiscent to when Michael Jackson was getting indicted, R. Kelly was getting indicted.
Yeah.
Boondocks, motherfuckers dancing and shit.
Yeah.
Step, side to side, shit like that. R. Kelly and shit. We're gonna get that in here.
What he got to do with this? What you mean talking about?
Hold up.
What you
So
talking? Wait, hold on. You just ain't gonna dance around this, and you know I'm
outside the courthouse. There was a sniper tooth crackhead looking black dude named, I don't remember his name, but he had a t-shirt on saying niggas for Trump.
So we just gonna call him Snaggletooth. Since basically that's the first thing.
I'm just saying,
we just call him
he was
Snaggletooth.
missing a couple teeth.
We just gonna call him Snaggletooth then.
I mean,
Shout out to Snaggletooth, man, leading the blacks for Trump, man. Okay.
He had his t-shirt saying niggas for Trump. I want to make sure I put it out there correctly. He had a t-shirt on saying niggas for Trump. I can't make this shit up. Look, hey, all right, but look, that the dude, I just want to make sure I distinguish the two. There's a black dude that was part of RICO, and there's another black dude that was standing out the courthouse that was saying, I'll support Trump. That's it. That was the difference. See how you sounded? I can't do it again, man. Hit it that one time. I'm sure people can rewind this shit and they'll hear it back. But look. All right, so you asked another question, right? You said, how is R. Kelly tied into this?
Yes. When you leave this man alone, he's doing his damn time.
Yeah, R. Kelly's in jail.
He's in jail, singing to them damn prisoners for I don't know whatever reasons he's doing this, but just leave this man alone.
Apparently, he couldn't sing good enough. He's still in jail.
Yes, but
usually when a nigga is singing, he get out of jail.
No, he ain't getting out of jail. This is it. I mean, just leave this man.
Yeah, when a nigga singing, I mean, they tell him.
He told him something through his song, but that's a different subject for another day.
Well, yeah, he did do that.
Yeah, so
if you put it in that term, he did.
Yeah, so this is a different subject for another day.
I think there's a big comparison. There's a big connection between Trump and R. Kelly.
How the fuck you came to that damn conclusion? What you mean? How the hell did you came to that damn conclusion?
Have you not paid attention to how many entertainers, particularly in the hip hop community, have always supported Trump? So R. Kelly, maybe not R. Kelly, but two people in particular, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross, have always mentioned him in their songs before.
Well, it's a money conspiracy. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, Trump is made of money.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
It's a money talk. That's all it is.
They mentioned
Bill Gates. Who else they mentioned? Donald Trump, they mentioned that.
Yes.
Who else, what kind of money they got?
All right. So what about people like 21 Savage and Kodak Black? They got connections to Trump. Okay, so don't you remember when he had legal issues?
Yeah.
Kodak and 21?
Yeah.
How did he get out of it? He got pardoned by the president. Who was the president at the time? All right. 21 Savage and both 21 Savage and Kodak had gun charges against him. And I think 21 had some shit. Yeah. Allegedly had some shit going on for deportation and other shit going on. Trump got pardoned.
But how? Okay,
Trump pardoned him, right?
Yeah, but that's one thing. But how in the world did you make this comparison to Trump and R. Kelly?
So when R. Kelly was going through his shit after the Surviving R. Kelly documentary came out and all that shit,
right?
And all these women was like, he was doing all this shit.
Which I blame the parents for. That's another subject.
The federal government had allegedly had this another motherfucking sex tape on this nigga messing with underage girls and all that shit, right? I ain't saying the nigga a saint. I'm just saying that he was into some shit. It was some freaky shit. Yeah. So, but after he lost his house and all that shit, what he was saying? Trump Towers. This motherfucker was allegedly broke as shit, but he's staying at the Trump Hotel. How he able to afford all this? I want to know, why does Trump have such an association with hip hop?
Well, I just said it was a money factor. They all, what do rappers always talk about?
I want to know this. Is he
money.
Is he really for the community, or is he just
Hell no, probably not.
Helping the community go down?
Hell, I think I just conversate with this nigga every day. Well, I'm sorry to call him nigga because he ain't a nigga. But at the same time,
nigga. He's just a white nigga. Trump is a nigga. Trump is a fucking nigga.
Bruh.
Have you been paying attention to this? Nah, but
okay, no.
I think there is some kind of connection. I can't prove it. I don't know how. I ain't got no evidence. I ain't got none of that shit. But all I know is there's a lot of fucking connections and similarities and too many damn coincidences that goes on between Trump and the hip hop community. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But my
I
thing
still
is,
love my hip hop music. But I still love that. I'm just saying,
hold on.
there's a lot of shit going on that don't make sense.
Hear me out.
What's up?
You gotta think about it like this. Anytime a rapper mentions, let's name all the rich motherfuckers out there. You got Bill Gates,
right?
You got Trump,
right?
You got who else out there? Oprah. Okay. They do mention Oprah. They do sometimes. Because of the simple fact, it's the money issue. Yeah. They always talk about how much money. Oh, I got Columbia braid.
Right.
I got colonial braid. I got Donald Trump braid. I got. That's what they always say.
Oh no, I've never heard anybody say that colonial shit.
Yeah. I don't know what it is either. I ain't in those streets like talking about, and I never was about those streets. But I do know a little bit something, and I know it's not for me. That's neither here nor there. Okay. They always talking about Bill Gates and how much money he got. They always talking about Donald Trump and how much money he got. Mm-hmm. It's a money conversation is what they have. They're talking about, oh, if you stack my money against Donald Trump's, obviously you're not going to reach Donald Trump, but they're fabricating it to the point it's like, that's what I have.
I get what you're saying. I'm just pointing out the
that's the only time I hear people mention Donald Trump with hip hop in the same sentence.
I just gave you 3 good examples of situations where it kind of seems kind of.
I just don't see how
that's all I'm saying.
Fits into the situation.
That's all I'm saying. But look, all I know is
what floor was he staying on?
I don't know.
Now I get what you're saying. Okay. For you to be staying at the Trump Tower, regardless of what floor you're on,
right?
That to me, okay, you say you're broke, but you got enough to stay at the Trump Tower, right? Now I can see if this man was living in a penthouse.
I think he had some outside.
That's 98 floors of that in Trump Tower.
Outside help, especially when he put his ass in jail the first time. He bonded out by some mysterious woman. Remember that?
We never knew who this mysterious woman was.
I say he came out who the hell she was, but I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Did she? I don't think it came out in that special. It did?
Not in the special, but I'm saying like it came out later after that. People were saying, who the hell is this woman that paid for
right?
Jail?
There was.
All I'm saying is that there is some kind of connection between them. On top of that, it's free game to listen to R. Kelly. There was a settlement that all the survivors of R. Kelly's situation, half of his proceeds, half of his royalties go to them. That means you listen to all kinds of R. Kelly shit again.
Well,
without having a bad.
Well, the way you say the way you just said it, that's what they wanted in the first place.
All I'm saying is it's cool to listen to R. Kelly music and get Well, what's your favorite R. Kelly song? I like the TP2 guy.
I bet you do. Yeah. I really bet you do. I bet your ass do.
I'm just saying it's cool. I mean,
I bet your ass do like the TP2.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the album that really got his ass in trouble. If you really think about it.
I mean, that's wait. Anyway,
yes, that was the album that really got himself in trouble.
All I'm saying is, look, there's some comparison. But look, y'all can listen to R. Kelly music again. It's going to a good place, man. It's going back to the survival. So I mean, hey, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, look, other shit that we missed, we digress way off our conversation. But look, we missed a whole bunch of other shit. Like you said, we was also talking about YSL. Was another situation that was a big thing that came down that YSL and their RICO case coming up. Who was out there telling allegedly on running the rest of on YSL and the Young Thug and the rest of them guys out there in Georgia. Atlanta's been wilding, Houston been wilding, Ball's been wilding. For crime rate wise, I can't talk, man. Yeah. But anyway,
Crime in general
has been going crazy across America. New Orleans has been having issues with crime. Our very own mayor, Cantrell, they had a rough second term. They've been calling Mayor Cantrell a hot girl out here. 304. I mean, I ain't calling her that. I'm just saying.
That's what they been called. Yeah, that's what they've been called.
I'm saying.
That's what they've been called.
She's been moving a little bit different for a mayor. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I kind of like it to a degree. A little bit. She kind of childish with it.
All right. Let's wait.
Look, I can say that.
No. Let me.
I can say that. She my man.
Right. But let me explain. From me,
man, I can tell we focus about it. But look,
me outside looking in. I'm from home. I'm from home, as we always like to say. Okay, I'm 95. I'm 30 minutes away from y'all.
Right.
All right. So it's not like I'm in New Orleans, but I'm damn near close to y'all, so I know what the fuck going on.
Right.
All right. So my thing is this. Where's Mayor Cantrell?
Originally?
California.
Yeah.
And when did she move down here?
I think around when she was in college.
I
think she went to David.
Okay, so at that point, she became a Californian and became a straight New Orleans.
Oh, she's straight New Orleans.
She's straight New Orleans now.
Yeah,
she's
New Orleans has been up.
Now, my thing. Okay, and keep that same energy because that's where I'm going with this. What has New Orleans always been known for being? Not just that. New Orleans is known, whoever visits, whoever stays, and whoever is from, and whoever was born, knows New Orleans is that kind of city where it's like the song says, do what you want.
Hey, do what you wanna.
They free spirit.
Right.
And that's all. The vibe that I'm getting from Mayor Cantrell is she is a free spirit. That's why she say hey to everybody. She doesn't count it. She doesn't do anything. And she doesn't hold her tongue when it comes to personal shit.
Yeah. You know what I like to hear? I love to hear when I'm getting the Oh, my bad. What? I'm just saying, man. Like, let them be free sometimes. Shit. A free spirited woman.
I bet your ass wanted to be free. Free across the board, don't you? Ooh, Lord. Free as a motherfucker. Don't have to pay for this. Damn.
Damn, shit.
I pay for everything. Oh, fuck. Bruh.
What? Anyway, look. All I'm saying is, I'm just recapping some shit that we missed out on the opportunity to talk about.
Yes.
Matt Cantrell has been having some issues. Shout out to Matt Cantrell, by the way. I know we got jokes and shit. She also lost her
husband. If you haven't noticed, man.
She lost her husband, by the way.
Yeah. All seriousness, man, can't trail. This is the motherfucking podcast. If you haven't noticed, we about the shits.
Oh yeah.
So that's what you're gonna get. Okay, we're gonna make everything into a joke. We're going everything into laugh.
Oh yeah.
But all sinceriousness, man, can't trail. Shout out to you.
But look, also we talk about New Orleans and all that stuff, man. But look, for real, we miss talk. We miss doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we make sure we coming back. A lot of shit. We got also some podcasts out there and supporting us. And shout out to the Josh Johnson podcast.
Yes,
Shout out to Too Much Game podcast.
Uncle Dolomite.
Shout out to Bet the House.
Big Smash.
Oh no, I can't call that, man. Smash. What up, Smash? I can't.
Born and great. The same man, same dude.
Yeah. Shout out to all the people out there in Chicago. Shout out to PTMG. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tone. Shout out to his brother and everybody out there in PTMG. Shout out to all them dudes out there, man. They trying to make it out there in Chicago.
Shout out to all the podcasts.
Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. Shout out to Truck Cast.
Yeah.
Couple few, you know what I'm saying? There's a few people out there.
Shout out to everybody, man, that's in the podcast world trying to make something happen. Also, you can also see me on Baseline with Kings Talk Sports. I'm a featured co-host over there too as well.
Treasures.
Treasures. How is that treasures?
You out there conversating, communicating, and communicating with the Cowboy team.
Our Cowboy fans don't bother me.
You out there.
No.
Podcast, man.
First of all, don't you understand that Dallas Cowboy fans don't bother me?
You a Cowboy fan?
No, because I already know how your season's going to end.
You a Cosby Cowboy?
No, because I already know how your season's going to fucking end.
Yeah.
Dallas. I already know how y'all season going. I already know how y'all season going to end. And y'all can say y'all defense is legit and whatever. We gonna talk about that later on motherfucking sports.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on sports.
But yeah, just so y'all know, your season is going to end the same way as it has for 25 years.
Last time, same one. Last time,
2013,
2010, sir. 2009 season, 2010 January when they hoisted the championship. Cowboys ain't hoisted that motherfucker up since '95. Just be exact.
It's just as long. What was that?
15 years after they won. We more relevant than them. That's all I'm saying. We more relevant than the
When is
Cowboys.
our second championship gonna happen?
I hope y'all hear this.
I'm pissed off about it.
I hope y'all hear this.
We have Derek Carr.
We will talk about this now.
Exactly.
Anyway, speaking of New Orleans, man, look, crime rate out there. Crime has been getting out of control. Like it is. Myself, now I talk about birthday. But look,
Crackhead, are you? Nah. We ain't bypassing.
No.
We ain't bypassing nothing. What crackhead are you talking about?
All right, so story time. You ever had story time?
We have story time.
All right, so
we have story time with Boss Man, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Hold on tight.
I recently was. Now I have a background in business, but I also have a background in me. I also do a little mechanical. Right? So a family member of mine reached out and said, "Hey, yo, can you please help me out? Car broke down." So, all right, where you at? So they ended up working down over in the Beach Grove area up there. Right? So if anybody from the Westbank area or the New Orleans,
I heard about it.
What Beach Grove is.
I heard about it.
It's a little rough over there.
I heard about it.
But I went over there to go help out on the car, right?
So what specifically was wrong with the car?
All right, so it was a Nissan Versa, right? But it's a Nissan Versa. It's very compact, right? When it comes to fixing stuff, that's not important.
So you was the uncle that fixed the alternator.
Yeah. It was an alternator issue.
Yeah, cigarette $8. Yeah, the cigarette hit
No,
down.
not got my throat. No.
Yeah,
I was
cigarette
not,
hit
no, I
down
was
your
smoking no cigarette. No,
Yeah, okay.
nah, I wasn't that type. But nah, I had, sorry, let me start from the top. All right. So, family member asked me if I could help out and fix this problem. Went out there, Beach Road, right? As I'm working on this vehicle, I noticed that there's some service guys, some other main service guys out there pulling up. They pull up in this parking lot.
Hold up.
It's an apartment complex.
Hold up.
What's up?
You told me that. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. He told me.
Some service maintenance guys pull up. Some service guys pull up, right? And they pull up in a truck with their trailer. They drive past me. I'm parked, right? I'm parked right next to where I'm working on the car.
Oh.
I'm in my truck. So they pull up on the grass, go do whatever they do. I ain't picking it out. I just know that they pulled up with a big truck. Right. Parked on the grass, by the way. Parked on the grass. It's kind of wet that. Grass is wet. But anyway, so they pulled in there with no problem. Keep that in mind. They pulled into that little section of the apartment complex on the grass with their pickup truck.
Like right off the corner, basically.
Right past the parking lot. You had to drive through the parking lot and drive onto the grass.
There was some country ass drives.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now you.
So they're on top of the grass and shit.
Yeah.
So no problem, right? I'm there first. Keep that in mind. Yeah. I'm there first. All right. So now
first dibs.
Huh?
First dibs.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I'm there first in the parking lot, parked legally. Right?
Right.
And so is the car that I'm working on.
Right.
All right. So now there comes a lady, comes out, well, it comes out some raggedy bitch. And I use that term loosely. When I say bitch, she ain't my bitch. So I mean this when I say
I knew you was going somewhere. I was like, what kind of crackhead did you meet?
So
that's the same woman you told me about.
So this lady comes out, excuse me! Come on, I'm under the hood of this car. The car that I'm working on is lifted on the jacket.
Oh, shit.
I tried to ignore this motherfucker, right?
You ain't gonna know no crackhead.
You know that. I successfully ignore her at first. How? I ignore her, right? So I just kept on working like I didn't see her out here, right? Because I also had my earbuds in. I had my music playing. I was chilling.
You ain't going to ignore no crackhead with no kind of earbuds.
After her first attempt, excuse me! Oh, she's trying to get my attention. She walked away.
So how did you hear? She said
so then, all I hear is, excuse me! Is that your trap? Going her for a second.
So wait. Even if you're ignoring them, how the hell you hearing her say the other shit?
I can still ignore them for the last because I hear you, I mean I'm listening. There is a difference. But anyway, so after I ignored this motherfucker a second time, right? 2 times, this motherfucker clearly see that I am not paying attention to her. So now comes the time that these guys, those same guys that was in that truck, right?
Right.
Same guys.
Right.
Same guys that was in that truck pulls out, starts to pull out, and back out of that same spot that we, pulled off the grass. Mm-hmm. With said trailer. Right. Now they pulled in there without me. Right?
Now they can't.
No, they still could.
Okay.
The right type of driver can get the fuck out of there. If you
right,
you can pull your ass right from the same way you can.
Right.
All right? So, now, those same guys didn't tell me a damn thing. Nothing.
So the third time, this lady comes walking over to me and is like, excuse me. Yeah. Is that your truck? And I finally responded. I'm like, all right. Yes, that's my truck. Can you move it? Help these guys out? No. And I went back to work. Went back to work on the fucking truck, right? Oh, that set her ass off now. She mad now. You don't have to be so fucking rude. Oh, that's what we doing. So not only you bother me 3 times and you gonna fucking cuss me? Hold up. Hold up. This raggedy bitch. This raggedy bitch. So I'm like, all right. I said, well, lady, I'm not moving shit. I ain't moving a motherfucking thing. So she's like, oh, you don't even live here. You don't belong here. Oh. I said, lady, go fuck off. She's like, oh, you want to curse me out, huh? I'm like, lady, you already cursed me out. So
You
then
struck first blood, lady.
So then she storms the fuck off all mad and shit. Now, in the meantime, this whole thing going off. These guys then back the ass out and then pulled the fuck off. They didn't say a word to me.
No.
Not one fucking word.
Okay, so they were able, so problem solved.
Problem was solved. There was no problem.
They was able to pull out, you ain't need my help. It is what it is.
Right. So after that, this lady comes back for a 4th time. Now, she has her phone in hand. She's taking pictures of the car I'm working on, my truck. She's taking pictures and shit like that.
She went
She's
that
like,
damn far?
She's like, you need to leave or I'm going to have to call the police. Call the motherfuckers. I don't care. What you going to tell them? That I'm working on a car? What you going to tell them?
That's basically
what are you going to tell them?
That's basically what you was doing. Was
you going to tell them that
car.
You going to tell them that you was harassing me? You going to tell them that part?
No, she wasn't going to tell them that part.
So
I
then
can tell you that right now. So now, question. Now that you done called her a crackhead,
that raggedy bitch,
that crackhead. I'm assuming this was a white lady.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that made all the sense in the world. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm assuming that's what she was. I couldn't tell what the fully, but she looked like
definitely was
a person of Caucasian descent.
This basically was that same person you was talking about me the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. So if y'all want to see some of this video, I put a majority of the video that I was able to record on our social media.
You didn't have
page.
to put that picture up there though.
I'm gonna put that picture up there for y'all to see.
That was the nastiest picture I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
I can't help that lady look nasty to me.
Bro, why'd you have to take the picture though with her legs open like that, man? You didn't look it up to that shit, man. Close her fucking legs.
Man, context. They need to know. Look, for context.
Context my ass.
Context of this conversation, go look at our social media page.
My God.
On our IG account.
Girl, you both.
On our IG account, to be specific. themfnpod. Look,
bro, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm telling y'all, that pic was just straight nasty.
Look, so on top of that, I started recording.
That picture was just straight nasty.
So I started recording her because she's, just to protect myself, right?
Right, correct.
So then the police show up. The police showed up fast as shit in West Wego.
Did they?
Man, and it was JP. It wasn't West Wego PD. So I'm guessing that since we was on the line.
Yeah,
or West Wego and JP or whatever.
Wasn't they? Didn't they move the line or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But JP showed up and he got there with the quickness.
Yeah.
So it's 2 white cops pull up. You know what I'm saying? 2 white bald head cops. Whatever. And they running down. They were like, all right, so what happened? I tell them everything. This bitch crazy. She harassing me. These dudes pull up in a car, in a truck, with a trailer. They pull up, no problem. I'm parked where I'm at. I ain't moved yet. So why they can't do the same thing? Back up and get the fuck up out of there. Right? So they're like, all right, well, after you break it down like that, this lady's claiming to be the manager of this property. And one of the officers verbatim says, I think she's abusing her power. We're going to go talk to her. Just like that.
So wait, one of the actual officers actually
One of the police officers
said that
he thinks that she's abusing her power and that they're gonna go talk to her and get her side. Yeah. Now keep in mind they have talked to her. They have talked to her from her 911 call, and also again when they initially rolled up, they talked to her first.
But the thing about it is this.
So they already call him bullshit.
For that officer to say, but the thing I caught from it is this, and I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
The thing I caught from it was this. For him to actually come out and say that she's abusing her power, this ain't the first time that happened at that apartment complex.
I don't know, and it sounds like it might.
It's not. This is not. This is not the first time.
That might be the case because
that might be the case.
That might be the case. So after that, they go back to her. After they have already talked to her for when they initially showed up, and then came talk to me, and after her 911 call, right? So they had all the information they needed from the first time she called and the first encounter that they had when they first got there. And they came up with that in conclusion after they talked to me. So let them know that she's full of shit. Right?
Right.
So they go talk to her and to confirm.
Well, obviously, if the officer came out and blatantly said that she's abusing her power, this ain't the first time that this has happened. This ain't the first incident.
Probably not. So then they go talk to her.
The first time that he done been out there.
So then they go talk to her. And I guess this is when they finally confirm that she is the manager of the property. Right?
Right.
So they're like, look, we can't afford shit when it comes to saying somebody can't work on their car, whatever, at an apartment complex. Cool, whatever. Right? But then they're like, well, she did say she doesn't want you on the property because she now knows that you don't live here. All right, cool, whatever. So I packed all my shit up and I got up out of there. But I made sure I made a video about this shit because this is some bullshit.
Were you able to fix the car?
No.
Wow.
So that's the part that kind of pissed me off. You interrupt my day.
Trying to help your niece.
You interrupt my day.
Trying to help your family.
Trying to help my family because of this raggedy bitch.
You didn't have to post a picture like that, though, dog. You didn't have
to. Go check it out to see some full context. We might be able to pull it up on here on YouTube.
That was the most ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I'm just saying. Old raggedy motherfucker.
Everything about her was raggedy.
But look.
That damn picture.
But look.
That you did not.
I'm good.
How in the hell did you get that up close to get that damn picture?
Oh, I took it as I was driving past. She was recording. But she
that
had a big ass smirk on her foot. Zoomed in. But look.
Why?
Look. If I had to deal with that bullshit, then
zoomed in on that shit.
Man, look. If I had to deal with that shit,
you did not throw up.
Everybody else had to go and see what the hell I had to go through.
And you did not throw up as soon as you zoomed it.
Nah, I was good.
Well, your stomach was strong as hell. Dog.
But look, man, that's the bullshit I had to deal with.
Somebody gonna throw up when they see that damn.
That was the bullshit I had to deal with.
Shit.
Speaking of crime, we mentioned crime early on in this conversation.
Yeah.
Crime in the city, not only in Orleans Parish, but in the surrounding areas. Jefferson Parish to be on the West Bank, out in your area, out in Donaldsonville, and also in Gonzales too. They have their issues too, dealing with some of that Baton Rouge issues too.
Yeah.
But man, look, keeping it straight back to New Orleans though, I mean, people got to chill out, man. I know a lot of people out there hurting. You know what I'm saying? That money is tight.
Very
There's
tight.
A lack of jobs going on.
Very tight.
That's another thing we didn't get a chance to talk about while we was away. But there's a lot of inflation going on. Another variant of COVID going on. Like the shit is going crazy, bro. Like the 13th, 14th variant of fucking COVID. Like, come on now.
It's getting ridiculous.
Come on now. I feel like we've been talking about COVID every season we had this goddamn show.
Every single time. We started in COVID.
Yeah. You had COVID.
That's the year we start. Well, all of us had COVID at that point.
But you had it.
I had it.
You had it.
It put me down.
You had it while we was recording.
Yeah, it put me down.
I saw that motherfucker come through the screen.
Nasty. It was nasty.
But look, man,
We recorded it too.
Y'all stay safe out there, man. A lot of bullshit's going down out there in the city.
Get y'all chill.
hopefully Matt Cantrell can clean this up before she leaves office. We still trying to believe in you, Matt Cantrell, but shit getting bad. These carjackings getting bad. These car break-ins getting bad. The shootings out in the East getting bad.
They still in Kias and Hondas.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. The Kias had a large settlement. If you drive the Kia in the past couple of years, you probably gonna get about $10 from the settlement out of this $85 million.
$10.
Man, you know how many people got Kias?
$10.
You know how many people got Kias?
So you decide basically if anybody got a problem, Kia, you decide to give them $10.
I mean, it's not even the most. That's not even the most.
You decide to give me a Happy Meal.
That's not even that much for a Happy Meal nowadays. Shit.
Exactly.
Fuck, you might be able to get just a Happy Meal, no drink.
No drink.
Fuck.
None.
Can't wash that bitch down.
None.
Man, look. Crime has been up across the board in most major cities, though. I mean, but overall, shit got to get better, though. Shit got to get better.
Yeah.
But hell, Kia is not even the most stolen vehicle out there. They just released the number one stolen vehicle is a Dodge Hellcat SRT.
I would imagine so. People want muscle these days.
So I mean, hey,
People want muscle these days.
I wonder how they stealing them bitches. They already said how they stealing the.
Apparently, there's a video that shows you how to steal.
They already said how they stealing the Kias. I mean,
Right.
And we ain't gonna get into all the particulars, but I mean, you know, there's some ways to do it.
Apparently, basically, if you look on YouTube, you could basically become a hardened criminal in about 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do some research after the show. But anyway, hey, but anyway, other shit that we missed. I mean, that was just the gist of it. That was a few things. I mean, Johnny Depp and his crazy ass bitch he was dealing with. Allegedly, black men versus black women is a thing out there now. I mean, it's been out there, but it's a huge online narrative of black men versus black women when it comes to relationships and shit like that.
Oh shit! Here we go again with this book.
Hey man, you a happily married man. You can talk from a better perspective than most of us.
I'm staying happily married, man. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all, do you understand what marriage is?
It is a union between a man and a woman before God.
You are committed to that.
That's my
one.
That's what the definition I've
and
heard.
it is. You're absolutely right.
Some people might say other things, but you know, whatever.
Right. But it is the commitment with that one person to be with that one person.
What if you want to get married to two people?
Next subject. I'm not.
Could it be a union between a man and two women?
I'm not falling for you. You can ask Big Smash when he comes to. Shout out to Big. You can ask his man. That's his type of subject. Shout out to Big Smash, man. That's your type of subject when you come to this show.
All right.
That is your type of subject when you come
Hold
to
up.
this show, sir.
Camera on me.
Yeah.
Camera on headquarters.
Put the camera on his
Camera on headquarters right now. I got a question for our listeners and crew members. Hey, yo, listen up. We already know what a traditional marriage is and what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
We're in 2023 and things aren't very traditional.
Oh God.
Would it be unconditional or would it be unconditional? Would it be a situation that you would not be involved in if it was a man and two women as a unionship before God? You think God would reject that? I think he probably. I don't know. I can't speak for God.
I'm not going to hell for your ass.
Going based. Hold on. It's a question. I ain't say I believe in it. I just said
going to hell for your ass.
It's a question. Now I know there's a lot of women out there. Well, what if a woman wants to marry two men?
Hey, you open the floodgates there. I'm not going to hell for your ass.
Hey, baby, whatever you want to do. Look, if that's what you say, okay, that's the question too. What? They got situationships, thruples, all kinds of shit out there these days now. Hey man, shit gets weird out there. You're a little strange. People doing.
So you doing entanglements now?
I ain't say I ain't doing shit. Don't put me in that. I'm just asking a question.
You're asking too many questions.
All I know is people do.
You're asking too many questions.
All I know is some people do a little strange things for change. But anyway, I digress. But anyway,
Digress. Please.
We got to get to the end of the show, man. We just wanted to make sure we jump back into this motherfucker and let you know that we back at it and again on this motherfucker episode 48 of the motherfucking podcast, the real deal, the only motherfucking podcast, the ones that matter. You heard me? There might be some other ones that out there that said that they the motherfucking podcast. There's only one out of the 504. So make sure you understand what it is. Also, with that being said, I got one more question for you, EJ the DJ.
Yes, sir.
Now, in past seasons, the past 4 seasons, we've talked about food on the show. We love food on the show.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We've talked about shrimp versus hot sausages.
Yes.
The orange crustacean versus the orange meat patty.
Yes.
Let me clean that up.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of people, in my opinion, my humble opinion, I think shrimp won this debate between shrimp versus hot sausages. I mean, anybody in New Orleans can debate this if they want. You know, debate tomorrow. I don't give a fuck.
I really don't care.
I think shrimp won. Nah, you lying.
That's fine.
You lying. You've been caping for hot sausages for the since
You
the
damn
beginning.
Skippy, and I'm gonna stay right.
Don't tell me you don't care.
I don't give a damn if you win or not.
Don't tell me you don't care. You know
I
you
don't
got
give a
damn
damn
what
if
you
you win or
want.
not. I'm gonna stay hot sausage.
All right, well, all right, hot boy.
That's it.
Go ahead. But what I'm saying is shrimps
Go ahead.
on bun,
Go ahead.
fully dressed.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Tomatoes.
fine. The shrimp debate
Lettuce.
won. The shrimp versus sausage debate, y'all won. Y'all won.
I'm just saying. But anyway, we got a whole nother debate out there for y'all. We're gonna change it up this season. So with that being said, EJ the DJ, we got a different one out there. Because they got other regions out there that try to duplicate what we do.
Okay.
Charleston, South Carolina is another one. They got this thing called red rice out there.
What?
Red rice. It's all right. I ain't gonna hate on it. It's all right.
Red rice.
Red rice. They got their own type of style and cuisine out there in Charleston. It's kind of similar.
Wait.
It's kind of similar to New Orleans. I can't look. You have to do your own research on this one. I don't have no pictures of it for you. Do some research.
Red rice.
Look it up. Red rice, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina. But this season, we're talking about a new topic for the food debate. Jambalaya versus dirty rice. Which one are you choosing? You only choose one. And we ain't pushing either. You gotta fucking decide.
Red rice ain't nothing. These pictures here look so fucking nasty.
Oh no, I ain't say that.
I'm sorry, Charleston. I'm sorry.
It ain't New Orleans food, so I mean, fuck
Ain't
it.
no New Orleans food. But
Jambalaya versus dirty rice. Why don't you give people a quick definition of what jambalaya is? Who's not from New Orleans? What is jambalaya?
Jambalaya is basically a combination of rice, sausage, chicken, whatever you want to mix it up in. It's kind of like a rice version of gumbo. If you want to basically,
well, it's not a soup.
Gravy. Yeah,
it's not a soup. Yeah,
it's not a soup without the gravy. Dirty rice, that basically is our version of rice versus, and you know, the meat and everything else like that jumbled up into one, and it looks dirty, but it's actually very good.
Oh, no. Yeah,
no, that's why they call it dirty rice.
That's true.
Jambalaya and dirty rice. This one is a hard one for me. It all depends on how I'm feeling. I'm country like a motherfucker.
Right.
It's whatever day I'm feeling. Like if I feel like I want some jambalaya, I'll go for the jambalaya. If I feel like I just want some dirty rice, depends on what meal I'm eating. Dirty rice is something that basically goes with greens and some chicken. I'll do that.
Okay. All right. They both.
Jambalaya is basically a whole full course meal. If you really think about it, depends on what you add.
You think? I think
it really is.
I feel like they both could be side dishes.
To me, jambalaya is a full dish because you got everything. You got your chicken, you got your sausage, you got everything in there.
Well, some people don't.
Rice.
Well, I would say that some people don't put.
Some people don't.
Some people don't put two proteins in there. Some people don't put chicken and sausage in there. Some people just use sausage with it.
I've seen chicken. I've seen sausage.
And you'll get different types of sausage. You might get
I'm country.
You might get andouille sausage. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's New Orleans. It's New Orleans shit.
Yeah, jambalaya is a full course. Now, jambalaya, of course, is a side dish.
Sausage, beef sausage. You know,
yeah,
like that.
That's what I'm saying. So, with that being said, you may find this surprising. Everybody else may find this surprising.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold up. Before you get to it, back on dirty rice for a second.
Mm-hmm.
What is the two biggest main ingredients that really kind of sets them apart besides their appearance and what you add in? Because jambalaya, like you said, jambalaya is pretty much rice.
First of all, it's got to be in this type of box, ladies.
I don't know if we can see that or not, but jambalaya is
Zatarans.
Jambalaya. This ain't no ad for Zatarans, by the way, because they ain't paying.
It ain't paying us, but it's got to. I'm sorry, but it's got to be Zatarans. You from New Orleans? If the box don't say Zatarans, your ass ain't getting it.
Or you can just make that bitch from scratch.
You can, but if you don't want to make it from scratch, what are you buying?
I would recommend you do it from scratch, but if you don't know what you're doing, Zatarans is a good option.
And we don't need to get paid from Zatarans because Zatarans get paid by itself regardless because everybody eats Zatarans down here.
Okay, yeah, true.
So we don't.
Jambalaya is rice, and traditionally is rice with some type of sausage.
Right.
And dirty rice is usually rice with ground meat.
Correct.
Right. So the only thing that really sets them apart, besides those two proteins that you would pick between sausage and ground beef, is slight difference in the way they look in color and also the way they season it.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, they're both side dishes.
And salt and pepper ain't no seasoning.
You talking to the white people out there?
Salt and pepper is not no seasoning.
Well, look, I agree with that. I agree. That's true. But if I had to pick one or the other, which one you picking?
I ain't gonna lie. It's a push for me.
Oh, ain't this some shit?
It's a push for me.
This motherfucker here.
First of all, where I told you where I'm from.
This Negro.
Repeat where I'm from.
The country.
Repeat where I'm from.
Country down under.
Homer.
Huh?
Homer. That's what they call it. Homer, Louisiana. Homer, Louisiana.
I heard it be snowing out there in Homer. That's true.
What? What? I'm talking about my hometown like that, man.
Go ahead with what you were saying, though.
Because we don't leave no evidence out there.
Oh, no.
Me, it's a push for me because it all depends on what I'm feeling. I'll be honest with you. Either jambalaya or dirty rice, depends on what I'm eating. I could eat literally jambalaya to me is like a full course meal.
Right.
Dirty rice, that's got to be something on the side or something like that. Now, granted, you can have dirty rice as a full course meal if you so choose to.
Right.
But a lot of people I've seen eat dirty rice with greens and whatever protein you want on the side of it as well too. So
okay. Fair enough. So which one you picking?
It's a push.
All right.
It's a push.
Camera back on me, man. Look, if I had to choose between the two, we already distinguished how they are different and all that good stuff. If I had to pick one or the other, jambalaya or dirty rice? Jambalaya or dirty? I'm gonna have to roll with jambalaya. I feel like jambalaya is more.
You get everything
relevant than dirty rice. I don't hear a lot of people talk about dirty rice as much as they talk about jambalaya.
Family cookouts, you do.
No, I ain't saying that they don't make it.
Right.
But I'm saying versus how many times I went to somebody. I'm going based off of this. When I go to somebody's random house or random, cookout or something like that,
you're eating dirty rice.
You gonna get dirty rice more probably. But usually, if somebody's actually making jambalaya, that bitch you gonna remember that.
Oh yeah,
jambalaya. When somebody makes jambalaya right, there's a lot of times I see people not.
Now, if they frying chicken, more than likely you're gonna have dirty rice.
You're gonna have dirty rice with fried chicken, right?
You're gonna have dirty rice with fried chicken.
You have jambalaya, like you said, you're gonna have jambalaya probably with some other side dishes with it. Like
sometimes,
corn.
but that's gonna be the main dish.
We'll have it with some corn.
That's gonna be the main dish.
Maybe some fish.
Yeah,
on the side.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying
something light because jambalaya is pretty much like I said,
heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah. So in my opinion, I would pick jambalaya.
All right.
Jambalaya.
There you go.
Y'all tell us what y'all would pick. After we heard everything we described about jambalaya and dirty rice, what would y'all pick? Jambalaya or dirty rice?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know in the comments section. We're gonna put up a poll. Let us know what y'all think. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, anyway, we winding down on this motherfucking episode, man. Anyway, we've been doing this for a little while. We've been doing this for 3 years. Make sure y'all download our episodes, man. We got 48 episodes out right now, plus a whole bunch of bonus episodes. Damn near about over 100 episodes in total. If you talk about YouTube content, we got a lot of shit out there. Go check out our YouTube. Go check out our TikTok. Go check out our IG account. IG is probably our main social media account outside of YouTube. Support the show. We're gonna have our donation link in the bio of each description for each episode where you find us. If you want to just listen to the audio version of this, we on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Anywhere you listen to audio podcast listening, we are on that motherfucker. Check us out if you want to see the video version of this on YouTube. With that being said, hashtag us the MF'N POD, THEMFN POD. With that being said, EJ, you got any final words?
It has been an honor. Great show in y'all front of y'all screens, wherever y'all hear us on all major platforms.
Yes, Lord.
But I just want to come personally out there and say thank y'all. Thank y'all for riding with us. Thank you, Jock Johnson.
Yep. Shout out to Jock.
Thank you, Smash, for riding with us too as well, as much as you have.
Shout out.
Shout out Mike Thomas, man. He kept me afloat, kept me stayed up and everything, gave me a chance to platform.
He was on our
platform.
He was on our show for season 4.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be on our show for season 4.
Can't get down with that cowboy shit though.
Nah, can't get it. Can't get down with it. Okay. But I already know what the season gonna be like. I already know what the
nigga's gonna be trash, man.
I already know what the outcome's gonna be. And I told him this in front of his face. I already know what the outcome's gonna be.
We're gonna talk about that on sports though. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's been supportive, man. That's all you got.
That's it.
Well, with that being said, man, look, we thank y'all as well, like EJ said, for representing and showing up and showing out for us for these past 3 years. We going strong. We ain't going no motherfucking well. Make sure y'all support us. Support the motherfucking podcast, man. More importantly, we thank y'all for the respect that y'all show us. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, respect is everything. You know what I'm saying? Respect is like a VIP pass, credibility wise. That type of love is earned. Stay true to who you really are, and for recognizing your hustle and grind. It's a secret sauce and seasoning that nobody can duplicate. Show love and keep it real and stay true to yourself. Stay true to your motherfucking self, as always. As always, that's EJ the DJ. I'm Mr. Headquarters. You already know what it is. It's the motherfucking pod.